Okay, so hello again, and here is an update from final update now that I'm pretty much rolling. I thought I was rolling a few minutes ago, but with the hustle and bustle of trying to find this place and everybody who doesn't speak English wondering if I'm going to find a gas station, I found this couche-tard. That's seriously what it's called, couche-tards. And look at the Urban Dictionary. I'm not the only one who thinks that that's a little bit hysterical from the States. But anyways, oh my gosh, I can get out now. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, what the hell is that? I wonder where that went. Anyways, okay. I'd get on the highway right now from where I am. I'm going to tell you that story in a little bit. Hold on. I had to find gas. The pumps are funny here, but I thought I knew how to work them. Started asking me for a PIN number because I had to use my credit card. The Comdata card doesn't work at any regular gas station. So I got that out of the way. I had to walk in. The cashier, while not speaking exactly English, did say that she did understand and said, she said, credit card. She says, pump your gas, come inside. So she opened up the pump. I was able to fill up, come inside. It went right through, signed the receipt, and all done with gas. So gas is filled up, good to go. I get going down the road from there. Oh, you know what was cool? It turns out the place was pretty new and clean, very clean inside, and I needed a restroom, I remembered. Glad I did, because I had to go number one, just to take a leak since I headed out to the shipper. There was no place where I was. So anyways, nice and clean. So got in and out of there. Super clean restroom. So I was very happy and impressed with that. So happy, in fact, I decided to stop at a McDonald's, which I definitely never eat at. I've been kind of anti-fast food and definitely anti-McDonald's for a long time, but since everything was looking good, and I thought, I'm on a 16-hour journey, we want to get driving as many hours as we can. If I eat now, that'll avoid a potentially worse stop somewhere down the road for truck stop food. So I thought, even though nothing is healthy at McDonald's, no matter what way they slice it or what you think about it, I ended up, and I try not to be a meat eater either, but yes, I got a lot of cravings on this job too. And I'm going to change this thing from healthy, because I just can't eat healthy here. I can't pull it off. I can't be vegan here, and no one wants to hear about that. Anyways, you want to know about X-Ban expediting, so we might change the name of the channel. Anyways, to keep this short, I got a sandwich and I got chicken, not beef. Try not to support that industry. And I got poutine, which I thought was kind of cool. Even though that stuff, I just probably ate a wallop of canola oil. Poutine seemed something I wanted to try, and that's what they had instead of fries. I'm like, bitchin' cool. So I had my first taste of poutine, or Mick poutine, right, which probably isn't as good as some authentic poutine that you get at some ma and pa place. But anyways, that being said, really good little snack there. But of course, like everything there, left me craving for more. So we'll do something in a little bit. Not so convenient to eat as I drove either, so it was kind of good that I had to pull over, because here's what happened next. As I was saying in the beginning, in the hustle and tussle of everything, I forgot to send in paperwork. And you got to send in paperwork. I'm getting passed. I always slow down for people who are passing. I don't make it a big competition or do any dangerous bullshit. There's an oncoming car. He just made it. I had to send in the paperwork, and I forgot to do so. So that being said, I needed a place to pull over. So here's the story. I passed a couple exits. Didn't look like there was going to be any rest stops or convenient places. So I said, let me pull off here. I checked the map. Looked like I could probably get back on the highway. And we'll go from there. Well, as I got off the highway, lo and behold, there's a humongous 4-mile line of traffic to get back on the highway. Go figure, right? I got off at the worst possible entrance. So then I'm on another highway. It's just going somewhere. So I'm like, oh, freaking great. So now I'm going a few miles. Instead of there being like a stoplight in a town or something, I'm going down a few miles, and I get off at the first exit I see off that highway. Good thing there is there's a park. Good. So I got in there, chilled out, finished off my poutine, chilled out over the traffic situation, looked at the map. Oh, got the paperwork. Used the camera scan device here. Scanned it in. I believe they got everything they need, invoice, all that stuff. And now I'm where I think I need to be. I should be looking at the map, but I'm pretty sure by what I saw, I could just tell the way. I think we're definitely clear to the right. Looks like easy traffic that way. That guy's, yeah, that's a turn signal, so I'm gonna take it. Put the pedal down here to get out into the traffic. All right, no problem there. Okay, so I believe if I get across the expressway here, I can get on the highway, but I do have to look at a map here in a second, folks. I believe. Shit, I think, yeah, across the river here. Across the river of Styx. Are you turning? Are you turning? You're not turning. Now a dump truck's coming. Oh, you are turning with no signal. Fucking thanks, Kushtard. Excuse my language, but that's my new term. But look up Urban Dictionary. Alright, we got out. Yeah, I get vocal sometimes, a little. That's my way of venting. I'm here in the privacy of my own cubicle van interior here, so who's the wiser? I believe I indeed have just messed up. Alright, junction of 55. Okay, that's what I need. Man, tiny little towns can just get an exorbitant amount of 18-wheeler traffic. I don't know what the deal is here. Okay, so because I forgot to send in that traffic, I got stuck in that getting off on the highway, so we had to go all the way and double back. I went, it looks like 3 or 4 miles north, and then crossed the river, because see, there was no way to cross the river, so we had to go to this place to get on the highway. At least it looks like my wait time here isn't as bad as it was in that big 2 miles of traffic at the other entrance. So we had to go back the way we came, about 2 miles. We're going to get on the highway again and go that way. It's 5 o'clock here, so I imagine this is their 5 o'clock rush hour traffic, and there's not a whole lot of highway around here. It's just a lot of country driving, so I think that's what, and basically industry and people's nice houses, so I think that explains all the truck traffic and the traffic backups around rush hour. Anyways, I'm going to go look at my map, make sure I'm still en route properly. It does say that the Highway 55 is this way, but I don't think this is the exact way I wanted to go. But either way, we're starting to move again, so that's Van Expediting for today. We got 16 hours ahead of us, so this was like a slowdown I didn't totally want or need. Oh, sorry. That light turned yellow at the least amount of time. Sorry, buddy. You'll make it after me. And oh, it's Tim Hortons. Everything around here looks really new and carved right out of the mountains. Man, although these trucks ahead of me, they are spitting out some dust, smoke. I think there's one ahead with burning brakes. Alright, we don't want north, we want sud. Sud for south. Yes, this is the way. I can tell by the way it's laid out here that this is the way that I want it to be. So, very good. Very hilly and mountainous region in these parts. Really, really beautiful though. Just really beautiful. You know, I think the people all kind of got the it's like a very snooty attitude. There's, the drivers are just, are a very, don't use a turn signal kind of drivers. Don't, kind of cut you off kind of people, but people were polite in person though, very polite in person. I noticed. I got a what is the word? What's the thank you in French? So I held the door open for some lady. Starts with M. I can't remember what it was. All right. Here we are back on the highway, so we are now back on track. About 45 minutes. Well, we still got to get down the road, so probably about 50 minutes to an hour behind where we were. Maximum 100 kilometers. Let's set up that cruise control and relax. Got a little sun in our eyes, but that's going to be a little issue. I mean, we got this load. We're heading due west in a little bit, so we'll be heading into the sunset with the sun in our eyes for a little while, but that'll be okay. I want to try to cover a whole bunch of hours, and it looks like I'll be getting through Toronto at later in the evening hours, so if I can maybe take a break before Toronto and get through there at like 11 to maybe midnight, 1 in the morning, that might be really good. I think it's about 4 or 5 hours away, so that puts me there at about 10 o'clock. So that might be what I might do. Maybe I'll do a little dinner at a truck stop or something, and thinking about it. Yeah, well, that's enough chit-chat, and I guess you don't want to hear me rambling about crap anymore, and yeah, this is where I got off, the 610, and so now we are officially back on the truck. So, that's my story today. Sun in the eyes. It's good. We're getting some miles this week, so this is a 1,000-mile journey by map. So hopefully we're going to get paid 1,000 miles for it. See, this is what I don't want. Can I tell you guys something I don't like? If any of you have hung around watching me ramble this far, I appreciate it. My dispatch, I got this information about this load. They give you, all the stuff you need, some numbers, where to go, what you're getting, how much it weighs, but mysteriously, not what we're planning to pay you in mileage. I'm just not great about that. Other people have said that they know right away what the mileage is that they are getting paid for. So I have to find out till payday, and that means that you have to, if there's a discrepancy, you have to chase people around. And after the fact, Then it's like, oh yeah, but I don't know how it would work if they would, if I got, if it was 200 miles shorter, if those would be like, well, by our calculations, I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth or make any assumptions. So, but it seems like the fact that you would have to chase somebody around for any discrepancies makes it pretty easy for anyone to shortchange you on this gig. So we're going to see, we take data on all the mileage, and I keep a record of everything, so we'll know at the end of the week if something wasn't paid for. Here's the big money, 1,000 miles, so this should be, I got all day tomorrow to drive, and then got to be there early in the morning of, that must be Friday. And with 16 hours driving, I get about 4 hours per tank of gas. So should be about 4 stops for gas, let's say. And probably a good 4 or 5 hour rest somewhere. So that's about 20 hours. So still, considering I've got all 24 hours of tomorrow, plus whatever's left of today, and a few hours into Friday morning, that gives me plenty of time to catch some sleep here and there if I need it. I believe they don't mind if you get there early. Some of these places are open all the time for receiving, so they don't mind if they get their stuff early. They do mind if they get it late. So we'll try to get there as early as we can, but at the very least, what I'm trying to say is that I won't probably take stop in the evening somewhere and take an 8 hours tomorrow night sleep, a nice, full luxury rest in my back bunk. I won't do that. I'll try to do this with basically a balance of the least sleep I can handle while keeping it safe and keeping me alert and awake and not pressing the unhealthiness of trying to work without sleeping. So that'll be the balance. But it's and here's another thing: the faster I can get there, the more money I made per hour, because I didn't work as much, or it didn't simply take as many hours of my life, and then sooner I could potentially get another load. So, like, for example, if I can deliver by tomorrow afternoon and they give me a load for the morning, that means potentially saving a whole day, because let's say the other case, I get there on Friday morning, drop off the load as per the time. Oh my Lord, what is up ahead? Yeah, there's that smoking rig. I think he finally realized his brakes were on fire. Pulled over now. Well, let's hope we can get past him without a big fire. Yeah, there he is. Smokey the Smoker. Nobody in the blind spot. Everybody moved over for the truck. So that new move over law is everywhere. People got it. People do move over for things. And now it's clear to me, it's things with flashing lights. It's not every little, haphazard thing that's on the side of the highway, like when someone just, parks a broken down trailer there or something. But if it's got flashing lights on it, you gotta move over. So that's the deal. Heading out of beautiful Quebec. 16 hours. So if I get there in the morning, I might have to sit there, a whole nother day while they wait and find me another load. So hopefully, now Wisconsin, they had something for Laredo, which I thought Vermont to Laredo would have been really cool too, because I don't mind going down south this time of year, because then I don't have to worry about the heater. And potentially over by the time I get to Wisconsin, I could be running into some snow too, so we don't know about that. have it. I'm going to a little key to get on the highway. All right, I'm gonna check out some mountains here as we go over this huge hill, looking at some mountains in the distance. Totally amazing view, unbelievable. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you for watching. If you did this far, whoa, holy crap! It's a huge mountain over to my right. I mean, I can see mountains ahead, but that's a huge peak to my right. That is unbelievable. And in the sunset there, that's just really amazing looking. Unbelievable. Who knew that there were mountains this big in Quebec? I wish I could show you guys, but I don't have those kind of cameras. So support this channel and help me buy some cameras. Have a great day.